Hey, what's up? Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Oh. Ahahaha. Ahahaha. That's so funny, dude. I'm so funny. Crazy. Okay, that's better. Perfect. Hey, what's up? Boom, 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 boom. Hey. I'm like putting honey into my tea right now, so give me a second. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, something I realized I could do for this stream that'd be I thought would be kind of fun, would be like, what if while I was like drawing, I just answered some of your questions that I didn't answer, way back when, during like the last AMA stream that I said I was gonna do. So I was like, I feel like that's like a, you know, that'd be a fun idea. Are you hypnotizing us? No, I'm tricking myself into thinking that I know what I'm doing. Michi, thank you so much for being an Archives member and for the remember. Chibi Senpai, thank you so much for the 26 months of membership. Thank you so much. I guess I could add that into the title. I'm kind of lazy though. Yeah, what tea am I drinking? It's eucalyptus. It's all that I have right now, so it's what I'm drinking. Be strong, Van, until we both can get inspiration to draw. Maybe. Like AMA. I don't really see much of a point in that. Because I'm not answering questions today. I'm answering questions from like before that I didn't answer. Oh. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? What's up? I just like drawing circles. Word circles. Yippee. My art stream motivated you? That's good. Did motivate me. So, you know, at least one of us slightly benefited from it. Well, that's good. That's good. That's good. I'm balling. Yeah, so I don't really know what I'm gonna draw. Or, I mean, I never know what I'm going to. Okay. I'm just gonna like go down the marshmallow list. You're my favorite artist. I just thought you should know. Oh. Roku, thank you so much. I'm honored. Practice drawing hair? Maybe later. I gotta practice drawing a lot of other shit too. Like faces. My faces could use a lot of work. And my eyes. And also my lips. And the shapes of my faces. And everything. Self-portrait? No, I'm never going to draw men. Even though I am a woman in STEM, at my core, I am a man. Vantina? No. Stop suggesting things. I just said I didn't know what I was going to draw. And then say, hey guys, help me figure it out. We're just going to ball together. I already explained to you guys my reasoning why I don't go into drawing with any kind of like a plan. Because the moment I do, I disappoint myself. So let me stay ignorant. That's not right. Draw boxes within more boxes. Draw a box. I actually grabbed a couple of what's it called the other day? Some art packs. So I have some figures to study from, thankfully. Now, I don't know what's allowed on, like, YouTube. So I'm like, I don't think I'm going to draw, like, I'm not going to include too many details. Because I don't want to get in trouble. And, like, you know, people are like, hey, you drew boobies on the TL. You can't do that. And I'm going to be like, oh, shit. I think what I'll do is I'll probably just study, like, face angles and stuff. More poses. More poses. Oh, like anatomy? Yeah, like anatomy. You get it. You get it. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. I'm so fresh. Suck my nuts, swag. I'm so fresh. I'm so fresh. I forgot. People don't know that song. People just think that I'm being weird. Or like quirky. It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. I can't just say that and people are like, LOL. Nobody just joins along and just goes, I'm so fresh, you can suck my nuts. I'm so fresh. Nobody just sings along. Everybody just goes, what? So it's such a shame. We really do live in this society. I can pose for you. Draw me like one of your French girls. I mean, who said that? Chat Jesus. Yeah, so I think I'll just focus on portraits. I don't think I'll draw like actual like. I mean, I could try to draw bodies, but like it's a little spooky. And some of these shots are just gorgeous, dude. My goodness. This is crazy. I love this, dude. It's from the Titanic. I think, yeah, actually, you know what I can do is I can just like try and draw like the angles that I'm seeing. Just do it like that. Something like that. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, I guess I can look at some of these. But also, Chachis, thank you so much for the soup. And I didn't thank Roku as well for the soup earlier. I just thanked you for the kind words. But thank you so much. Huh. This is an interesting first question. Why is it hard being male and enjoying male VTubers? Is it hard being male and enjoying male VTubers? That's a lot to unpack. Is it? I don't feel like it is. You might just be straight. With no context given. With no context given, I think the best answer is just you might just be like super straight. I don't know. I enjoy. Just find the right Oshi. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it depends on your POV too, you know? Like what are you watching? What do you inherently watch streamers for? I feel like that's the question you should ask yourself first. Is like, what do you watch streamers for? Because if you watch streamers because like, you know, some kind of like GFE like experience, like if you watch them inherently for that, or you watch them because you are attracted to them, like you like the sound of their voice and whatnot, then you might just be straight. You might just be straight, and then you know, you're not attracted to men. And that's kind of it. You know? It's I think that's it. Also, hi Shu. Need to find a female VTuber to Oshi. Hey, do what you need to do. Do what you need to do. Does artist is gay? It's a possibility. I only watch people if they're funny. Why are you watching me? I'm only funny when Jesus allows me to be. Otherwise, cooked. Cooked! What would you do if there was someone that loves you and is sweet, but they aren't your type, and they think, and the way they think is unattractive to you, but you're already dating them and feel bad if you end things, so you're just kind of stuck? I love you so much, by the way. What? The way that they said, like, what if there's someone that loves you? Like, I thought it was gonna go in the direction of like, oh, what if there's someone that loves you and you've been talking to them every single day and it's like a limerence situation, you know? Where like, what is it? Where like you've been talking to them every day and it's clear that they have feelings for you, but like you have been just enjoying the friendship, you know, and like everything about them is unattractive to you, and like you would be their friend, but like you wouldn't date them. I thought it was gonna be like that, but you said you're already dating. That's crazy. Like, girl, leave. I don't understand. That's just mean. You shouldn't be with that person. You are not only disrespecting yourself, you're disrespecting them. I shouldn't have fallen in love. Look what it made me become. I let you get too close just to end up alone. Crazy, Dio. Actually insane. Crazy freaking work, dude. Actually wild. Who could have guessed that? Alright. I'll try to do a figure, and then if I lose the VOD, then so be it. Let me pull up another question. If you didn't become a VTuber, what would your career be? I would be dead. Vanta, are you gay? Have you ever had a moment where you had to stare at something that you knew about or liked while others were hating on it? Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of the time, actually. Using a translation app, so sorry if it's unnatural. I have 3 questions for you. How can you work so hard at so many things at once? I don't. I often fall off and lose track. It's never consistent with me. That's above. This is how it always had to end. If I couldn't have you, no one can. Yeah, I don't. That's the answer. That's the answer, Chief. That's your answer right there. This is not good. This is not good. Oh, I can't see the full figure. That was like, what is going on? There we go. I'm not very good at figure drawing. I used to be pretty solid at it, and then I just kind of fell off. I fell off. Banana, you shouldn't have rated me. That's where I'm going to stop at the boobies. That's it. That's all we're drawing. It's kind of funny because I'm pretty sure in figure drawing, you're supposed to start with the head. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Can't get much more detailed than that. I'll add the navel. Okay, body T. I would show you guys my previous ones, but I'm kind of scared to. I can show you guys some of my other artworks. What is it? These are, what is it? My mentor kind of had me like run through some stuff. What is it? He had me do like, what is it? Ooh, just realized that has a signature on it that I cannot show. Okay, all right, never mind. We're gonna go back actually. Almost doxed myself. Thankfully, the signature was simply another alias rather than like, you know, an actual dangerous name. Simply another alias that I went by at another point in my life. I know you didn't see it, but you know, wow, these portraits are just absolutely gorgeous, dude. Holy. These poses. The way that they show, like, every single bone. Also, the model is, like, crazy, too. They're, like, you know? Also, Fanon, I hope you had a good stream. Welcome, regards. Gamers, I'm just drawing. Well, AMAing. I'm a college student looking for a job, and I'm worried that it's not going to work out, if you don't mind. Appreciate any advice or encouragement. Ooh, gosh. It's hard, considering how awful the job market is right now. I don't know if I can provide ample advice on that. Because, like, I want to tell you, like, you know, to do your best, you know, like do everything that you can. But it seems like even nowadays, that doesn't get you anything. It's really hard to give, like, solid advice on that, especially when I'm not too fluent in the ways of, like, the current job market. Yeah, that was Android 18. What inspired you to become a VTuber? Anonymity. Anonymity! I like being alone. You know, I feel like I need to go over these occasionally because I feel like I get so many questions about them. What can you say about thirst tweets? Like, specifically about you? Do you tolerate them, or would you like for them to tone it down or stop? I don't care. Do whatever you want. Just keep it in your spaces and stay safe. That is all I'm ever going to say about any kind of tweet that you make about anybody. Literally. It's just like with the Yume shipping. It's just like with all that stuff. That's my stance on, like, pretty much almost every tweet that you could ever make about Yoshi. Literally just stay safe. Make sure you're posting it among spaces that, you know will, like, are accepting of you. And that's kind of it. There's not really much else I can ask of you. At the end of the day, I can't control you. You're going to tweet what you want and say what you want and feel how you want. So, like, who am I to police you? Just, like, best things best is just keep it out of official tags. Don't, like, reply to me or, like, any other libers with that shit. And that's kind of it. Ball out. And if you see something and it makes you uncomfortable, just mute the person or block them. Easy peasy. Ever thought of dating a crew or nah? I haven't thought of dating anyone. So it's really funny that you asked that. But I would explicitly go out of my way to avoid a crew member. It's really just that simple. Is blocking a normal thing on X? Yeah. Just tell yourself that. It'll help you sleep better at night. It'll help you sleep better at night. If somebody's got you blocked, you now have them blocked too. People actually call it X. This person, I don't know if they speak English. I feel like a lot of non-English speakers call it X. I don't know if English is their first language. Am I okay? Have I given the impression that I'm not? Yeah, I'm fine. My bad if I've given you guys the impression today that I'm not feeling okay. I'm vibing. He's just extra grumpy when drawing, which is really funny. I'm not grumpy. I just... What? What? Do I sound grumpy? Have you ever tried drawing yourself? No, never will. I don't want to. I don't like myself. Ugh. What do you do when you feel insecure about your body or looks? Or how do you become more confident? Any advice? You don't. You just trick yourself into believing that you aren't. And then you are. Easy. Just kidding. It's not easy. But you can do it. Or just... What is it? Or just get in shape. And then you'll feel better about your body. Oh, wait. No, you won't. Getting in shape doesn't mean you'll feel better about yourself. Attaining something doesn't mean anything. If you were a loser before you got abs, you'll be once you get abs, you'll just be a loser with abs. Best thing you can do is stay in your lane, stay moisturized, and keep it pushing. It's hard to give like grand advice about, you know? It's hard to give grand advice about like confidence, because I feel like confidence just comes and goes. It's kind of something that you just have to work on for the rest of your life. It's not like a stat in D&D or something that you spec into like charisma and then you just have that for the rest of your life. Your charisma level fluctuates throughout your life. You might lose or gain it based on a variety of factors. Maybe you get sick and that results in you gaining some weight, or, you know, losing hair, or like, I don't know, maybe losing some muscle. Your confidence might go down because of that. Maybe like, maybe you don't even look all that good. Maybe your skin is not clear. Maybe like you're slightly overweight, and maybe you could be in better shape. But like maybe you're doing really good at work. Work is going really well. You know, your needs are met, and you can't like complain for like a couple of weeks. So you're feeling really confident that week. Your confidence will fluctuate. Really, at the end of the day, all you can do is work on is you. And a lot of the stuff that you hear online probably doesn't help. Even if it does work, it doesn't help. Things like clean your room and shit. Take care of like all the aspects that are in your control, and then worry about those, and don't worry about the things that aren't in your control. That's just advice I can say, but it doesn't work, because at the end of the day, you have to apply it. I feel like I hear that shit all the time, and I tell myself it, but if I can't do it, then I can't do it. So, I think the best advice I can say is just to fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. Where did my... Oh, did I lose them? Oh, okay. Let me look at some portrait angles so I can study faces more. Boom, 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 boom. Do you have any strange or weird kinks? Yeah, financial stability. owning a home. What is it? Happiness. Contentness with life. Being good at a skill that I enjoy doing. Crazy Dio. Ooh, I like that. I like this very angular face that this person has. If you could choose a different name that isn't Vantacrow, what would it be? Vantacrow. Some people in chat typing, what, that wasn't your name already? Oh my goodness, question mark, question mark. Oh wait, is Rico in here? Is this an art stream? It is an art stream. Hi Rico. One of these days they're gonna add a like feature to like I could really use a VIP feature. On YouTube. One day we'll get it. Is Crow your middle name now? Do you mean like... What do you mean by now? What? Choose another name? Yeah, no, Vantacrow, as in like the crow, instead of being the latter part of my first name, it would be the beginning part of my last name. That's a joke though, I wouldn't actually change my name to that. Crowbringer would simply be my last name. Bruh, 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 bruh. Bringer, I don't even know her. You're so crazy. Huh. This is such a strange question. Some of these questions are so strange. Try like at first I used to deadass think your last name was Crowbringer. I would be surprised, but like I'm not, so what is the Loomis method again? I'm trying to remember. It's like something like this. Something like that, and then you flatten this to the side, and you like bring this down, and you kind of like treat this like a mask. I mean, that's what they say to treat the face like anyways. It's like you treat it like a mask. The Loomis head. I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. Something like this. And you like do that. That and then the thing is that I never know how to transfer the Loomis method to like anime faces. Because anime faces is all I want to draw. So like it's always real interesting. You know, I feel like that's my main issue. Okay, thanks for telling me that. Huh. But yeah, no, this is the question. I know y'all are VTubers, and I know you think a romantic relationship with a fellow VTuber will never work out, because it won't. Also, your coworkers, and I know you don't want to, or you can't answer this. Just shooting my shot, LOL. But, do you like any of your coworkers, even graduated ones, right now, romantically? You don't have to explain, because this is obviously just a yes or no question. Just answer yes or no, Vanta. Wink wink, LMAO. It's really funny. I feel like a lot of people do these thinking that I won't read them, you know? I feel like a lot of people put in a question because they're just like, there's no way he'll read this out loud. There's no way he will, you know? And I always do. I feel like nobody ever expects me to. Bitches always say some crazy shit and they're just like, he's not gonna read this out loud. They do it in chat, they do it in AMAs, they do it in everywhere. I don't know why it's always with me. Maybe it's because I always read it. Maybe if I stopped doing that, they'd stop. Maybe they'll stop. Hello, Vanta. Just wondering, what's the freakiest thing you've done in bed? Get a full night's sleep. Just kidding. I've never done that. Anyway, hi, Vantacrow. I have multiple questions. Answer as many as you'd like. What's the best compliment you ever received? This one time when I was in an art gallery, course. This girl said that I was really zen. That was years ago. I still remember it, like it was yesterday. Loomis head. Loomis head. I don't understand the Loomis head. I think my problem with just heads in general is that I never understand how to transfer any of it to, you know, where do I go from here? I feel like there's more to the head, but I don't know how much space is left. Is it like this? Should I look at it like that? And then this is the thing right here, and then I think that's my problem with heads, and it's the same reason why I think I don't get hair. It's because I still don't really fully understand how to draw a head. How long have you been drawing? Years. But I mean, if you tally everything up to how long I've actually been drawing, it's probably more like 6 months. Because I've stopped. I think that's the thing that still gets me to this day. Because like the whole point of the Loomis head is to help you what is it? It's to help you like get the head like what is it? Symmetrical. It's to help you like it's to help you grasp, you know, like okay, so if like this is the ear over here, then it would go like right here naturally because it's like lining up. That's like the whole concept of it. You know, so it helps you like put the eyes in the right place and the nose like in the middle, and then you make sure that the mouth is lined up properly. That's the whole idea. But like there's still like more head in the back of here that I'm like, you know, what the hell's going on in back here and how much space is back there? Might be like that or something. And then the hairline would be like somewhere right here. You know, and then there's like you got your bangs and whatnot all right there or whatever. And there's like this bone that's like kind of around here, so then it like kind of falls because there's the cheekbone right there. So then it falls like to the left here, and then it would fall here, and then it would do that, and then you've got like the whole ear thing going on because that's where the hairline goes down to, and then it would be like right here. But like the head always looks too big. It always looks too odd. I'm like, what is it? What is? Why doesn't it ever feel right? It never feels right. You know what I'm saying? Please teach us how to draw feet. That's so funny. I don't know why you think I can teach anybody to draw anything. The only thing I remember about feet is literally, what is it? So like, if this is like a calf leading down, then you like put that there, and then what is it? You kind of look at the feet like this, if I remember correctly. That. And then this back here is like a ball. And then it's like, then it's like that or something. Why does he have a spiral to the leg? It helps convey shape. So like, what is it? If you think of like, whenever you draw like a part of the body, you always look at like the angle. It's the spiral method. What is it? So like, if like you're drawing a calf, say you're like you're looking at it from above, this is the top of the calf. So then you do this, and then you know, like that. That's like a rough calf. But like, you know, what is it? It helps convey space if you do a spiral. Then it can help better shape the leg or shape whatever like thing you're drawing. What happened to my marshmallow? The coil method, that's what it is. Is that one artist? I learned it from that one artist that has like multiple personalities or some shit. I don't know what the fuck he's doing now though. Can help with poses too. I do it all the time. I use it for everything, honestly. Yeah, he had DID. There's a video, I can't remember what the artist's name is, but basically he has a video where he just kind of goes through his like sketchbook. It's like an hour or two long. It's several hours long, it might be. He has a lot of these videos where he just goes through his sketchbook and just shows off like the massive amounts of sketches that he has. And he tells a story about his life. And basically the story consisted of like him being a young student in school and having multiple personalities. He had one personality that was like stronger, that was like really, really strong. He had another personality that was like really heartless and mean and like just really awful. And he had his normal self. He had a couple of them. So like, and he said that they would take over at different times. Like he said there was one point when like a friend like confided into him, and then he was like they needed his advice, and then next thing you knew, he faded out, he like blacked out, and then he woke up, and like next thing you knew, the person that was confiding into him was just crying their eyes out, because like basically one of his personalities took over and they were just laughing at him. Then like he would get into fights and the stronger one would take over, and he went to like big therapy about it. It was a really big long story. Like God, it was crazy. Like one part of the story was literally him being in art class, and then I think his art teacher, who was a woman at the time, basically kind of like fell in love with him, and then they ended up sleeping together like a lot. Yes, I know that this is wrong. What is it? They ended up sleeping together, and then what is it? After like so many nights together, the teacher, who was a woman, was literally just like basically finally told her husband, came clean to her husband, and was just like, I'm leaving you for him. For the student, for the guy who was a student at the time. What is it? And I guess he felt so guilty that he decided to like, you know, commit sewer slide. And what he did was he decided to take like basically a lethal dosage of, was it NyQuil? It was one of those sleeping ones. But basically he took a lethal dosage of it, went to bed expecting not to wake up. Then he woke up and he smelled this burning smell. And he decided to go to the doctor about it because he was like, yeah, I don't know how I'm awake. And then the doctor, and then he basically showed the doctor that he took a like lethal dosage of it. And he was like, yep, that's a lethal dosage. And then he was like, all right, he signed him a slip, and then he sent him on his way to like the emergency room. And he was like, wait, so that's it? And the doctor was like, yep, go on ahead. And he was like, wait, what about that burning smell though? Because he woke up and just been smelling this burning smell pretty much the entire time. And he was like, oh, that's your liver. Your liver's like fucked. So he ended up surviving. And that was kind of his story. I don't think that dude's posted in years, though. Even when I watched the video, it was like years old. But yeah. You could probably find it if you look it up. Just type in like artist with DID. You'll find like a low quality video of a dude just going through sketches. And the funny thing is that while he's telling these stories, you go through the sketches and they're actually all extremely helpful. They're all like really, really solid, like figure studies and anatomy studies and shape studies, color studies, you know, like color theory and all that shit. It's actually like probably one of the best videos ever for like art studying. But it's just him in the background telling his story about like having DID and, you know, like basically fucking his high school teacher at the time. And then that high school teacher subsequently leaving her husband for him attempting suicide, and then yeah. It was a whole mess. Was it the blind dweller? I have absolutely no idea. I do not remember his name. Do not ask me what his name was. I don't remember. What did I just enter the stream on? What? Yeah, so I'm not repeating that story. I'm just gonna be so honest with you. Just gonna keep it a buck. Gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not repeating shit. I don't feel like it. Oh. It was high school? I thought she meant college. No, it was high school. If it was college, then him sleeping with his teacher wouldn't have been illegal. It would have just been morally wrong. You know, that shit was crazy, crazy. I always draw my women too thick. I hope that teacher's in jail now. Dog, this was probably like over a decade ago, so. Like when I watched the video, I didn't watch it a decade ago, but the events that were being told were likely over a decade ago. Do you use mediums other than digital? No, I don't feel like it. And did you draw traditional too? No, I don't feel like it. That would be annoying. Is there really such a thing as too thick? Yes, if I am drawing from a figure, I don't want it to... I would like it to be accurate to the model that I'm drawing. That's why. You start getting into digital art more. Clip Studio has a ton of really helpful tools like 3D models for anatomy. I believe it. I probably won't, but thank you. Who knows, though? Did you ever go to college? No. I would not have time to go to college. I was too busy not having parents. Everything comes back to not having parents. I don't know how to tell you this. It's kind of hard to have a normal life when you don't have those. This girl has like crazy thigh gap. It's crazy. Crazy thigh gap. I'm putting too much detail. Spending too much time on details. Just draw the figure. That's all you need. All you need is the figure. Stop spending so much time. Shit is crazy. I am almost positive that the reason you see me holding my mouth open at points is because I'm looking down at my tablet. So, like, what is it? I'm pretty sure that's all that's happening. That's it. Tired. I should get some other poses. What time is it? 6:18? I got a lot of time. You know what poses I really like? I really like laying down poses. Those are really fun. Those are the most fun. Whoa, this one's crazy. Holy shit. I'm gonna do this one. Some of these are so interesting. What the fuck? These are so crazy. Huh. Wow. 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 What the fuck? Okay. Wow. Yeah, you know, no more questions. No more marshmallows. Lost interest in marshmallows. There you go. Just ask questions in there, bro. I'm over the game. I'm so over it. Best skincare products for dry skin. I have absolutely no idea. I don't have dry skin. I don't know. I'm gonna end stream. Now I'm playing. Oh, I gotta be careful drawing boobies. is such a crazy pose. Whew. Gym PRs? I don't go to the gym. Can we borrow your sketches and use as a base? We'll credit you, of course. Why would you do that? You know, some guys are really into Star Wars and want to share it with their so. Do you have anything like that? No. Nope. Off topic, but do you like horror movies? Yeah. I really like Smile. I really like Smile. I like horror movies where everyone dies. I like horror movies where no one can actually overcome whatever thing they're going against. And like the ending is just like it's just futile. Like they realize that whatever they're doing just means nothing and that it's just over. I really like those. Those are my favorite types. Crazy Dio. I feel like a lot of people get really thrown off whenever I say that. Understandable, but you know, it's really funny. This is such a crazy act like an angel, dressed like crazy. Da 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 da. Which character do you want to draw the most? Cat from Gravity Rush, Raven from Gravity Rush, C2 from Code Geass. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I wonder if I could get in trouble for this. The twists and folds are just so crazy. This is such a beautiful pose, dude. What a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous pose. I adore it. So beautiful. I feel like yeah, I already fucked it up though. This is supposed to be here. Yeah, her shoulder's not that big. Her shoulder's not that big. I need to get like some 30 seconds in there so that I can get back to my figure drawing ways. Something like that. I kind of want to draw faces. This is like right here, and then it's more like this is more where the face is. That's what it is. And yeah, the hair is like right there. You think YouTube would bonk me for this? Surely not, right? I'm not even drawing like the actual like this should be this should be a little bit further out. More like there. YouTube wouldn't bonk me for this. Also, this leg is a bit longer. Crazy. Die. It's like something like that. Something like that. To like harden the lines around there. I don't know, bro. Something like that. Something. What inspired you to do these art streams? Depression. I don't have an answer, so I just made up a word. What color combos do you like the most? Like, colors? Colors? Like, what kind of colors? I have no idea. Like, literally don't know. Literally don't know. Oh my goodness. Do I still have my my things from before? I had some art tutorials, like face references that I could just look at. I still have those. I can't find them. Pretty sure I bought some. Pretty sure I bought some. Huh. The cocky, confident laugh. I don't think that was cocky or confident. Why did you put quotation marks? It's mighty disrespectful, friend. Mighty disrespectful, friend. Let me see. Would you like some cheese pizza? Actually, that would be great. I would really like some cheese pizza. Do you ever get to make requests? If so, I would like a lady's hat. I don't take requests. You want to know why I don't take requests, chat? Because I can't even draw my own requests. Hey guys, come on. Come on. Come on. I can't even draw my own requests. What is something that makes you really angry? What makes me really angry? What makes me really angry? What makes me the angriest in the world? Ooh. How long have I been interested in art? All my life. Since I was born. Always been interested in art. When did my drawing art journey start? When I was like 6. I traced an image of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I traced an image of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then from then on, I've been like that. If you were a season, which one would you be and why? Definitely fall. I like fall. What iPad are you using? I think this is the iPad Pro. I can't remember what it is. It's like one of the more recent ones, like within the past few years. What's the flower you would associate crew with? Peonies, because they're my favorite. Pineapple pizza plus mushroom pizza, is it valid? Yeah, why not? If anybody judges you for your pizza taste, then they can go eat a different pizza. Duh. People are so silly. People are so silly. They're always so silly. What's your fave drawing that you've done? Unfortunately, I don't think I have access to it. Like, at all. It's just gone. I think that's the only unfortunate thing. Favorite food? I'm a basic bitch. Definitely sushi. What's that behind you? Shit, you got me. You continued your art degree. What would you want to do with it? I don't have an art degree. Just kidding. That's a lie. If I continued it, I would draw on stream. Fake Loomis method right here. Fake Loomis method. I'm a faker. Faker. I don't know how to draw ears or faces. I don't know how to do any of it. It's all fake. It's all fake. If it works, it works. I mean, I guess. Bestie. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, no, I would 100% just draw and stream. Honestly, the way I see it is that if I really do want to draw, you know, not seriously, I definitely don't want to ever get to a point where I'm like taking this so seriously that I'm like, boom, you know? But like, I feel like it's nice to be good at something. You know what I mean? It's the reason why I wanted to learn how to sing. It's the reason why I'm like trying to get back into drawing, even though it's really difficult. Like, it's just cool being good at something. Like, to put it plainly. I think that's really it. I just like being good at stuff. You know? It's cool looking impressive. I don't know how far apart these eyes are supposed to be. I can't tell if I'm doing this right. This is so difficult. I want to punch everything. You know what? If that's right there, and then this is right there, and I'm doing the Loomis method, then we're like, it's like right here. So that means this should be here. And this should be like the head is like the way it's shaped is just so. I shaped it like this. I made my bed. I have to lie in it. Yeah, and then I do this, and then I have no idea where to go from here. And then I do this. Do that. Then I like bring this down. And then I do that. You just want to look cool, valid? I mean, that's pretty much the reason why I do everything in my entire life. Is because I want to look cool. You know? You know? Like, why do you think I like playing Soul so much? Because not many people play or even stream Souls and are good at it. I'm one of the few people that can, like, stream and be, like, actually kind of, like, nasty with it, you know? What brushes do you use for sketching on Procreate? I exclusively use this digital soft pencil version 2 by Asuka. It's like exclusively what I use. These eyes are too close together. Red pill gives you $1 million. Blue pill lets you draw whatever you think perfectly. Which do you take? Definitely the $1 million. The heck? That's not even a contest, brother. I just want you to know, you could talk to the most, like, down and out artist ever. I'm positive every single one of them would take the $1 million. Every single one. Every single one, without like a question. It's not even a second. Like, there's no thought there. There's no thought. It's not even a question. What's a random fact you know and like? Ooh. A random fact that I found that was kind of cool, that I thought was pretty neat. It's not because this is like I actually like really like this a lot. It's just like a random fact that I remember off the top of my head. What is it? People always say that like that girls are more emotional than guys, or that girls cry more. And that's true, but there's a good reason for it. Apparently, there's a hormone. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. There's a hormone called prolactin that's responsible for the production of tears and also breast milk. So women just have more of that shit, naturally. So it's not that women are just more emotional or anything like that. They just require less stimulus to actually start crying. So they just cry a bit more easily. So like, yes, like it is like fact, women do cry more than men, but it's not like for any fault of their own. So it's not our fault? Exactly. Nothing is ever women's fault. Don't let anybody ever tell you that something is your fault, especially a man. There's always an explanation. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me, my matcha latte just arrived. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my bad. I screamed because I remembered that women experience periods and just couldn't bear the pain. Just like, you know, sometimes it just comes over me. Huh. I don't like this. What feminist literature are you reading right now? I don't read. Favorite Ninja Turtle? Donatello. It's because I too carry around a big staff, so you know it's like one of those things where I'm a bit biased. Did you ever go through art block? If so, how did you deal with it? I'm currently experiencing art block. I've actually experienced art block my entire life as an artist. I've not known any life without art block. I've exclusively had art block. I don't know any other life. I genuinely know nothing else. So I'm sorry if you were expecting like some help on like, oh man, like, oh boy, I want to get over this art block. Will you swipe your face card to stop period cramps? You guys are making me want to show you the TikTok I recorded already. I actually really want to put it up. It's so awful. The unfortunate thing is that I can't show you because it's got music in the background. I would get copyright struck. Have you ever been asked by someone to draw them? The dreaded question every artist hates, LMAO. Yes, actually. What is it? I had a friend back when I was playing Final Fantasy XIV. I was in the Final Fantasy XIV space, and I had a friend that had like a character. They had like, you know, they had an OC and they would frequently get art of like, you know, their character. Like anybody in the 14 community. I feel like most people were getting a lot of art of their OC. And it kind of became like a craze, to the point where it actually became like a thing with a lot of artists. I feel like a lot of artists had like maybe some of you have commissioned it. I feel like if the 14 community latches onto an artist, what ends up happening is that artist becomes like a Final Fantasy XIV artist solely. And it was to the point where I feel like I would see a lot of artists like completely just like say like not if the character you want me to draw is a Final Fantasy XIV OC, just I'm not accepting the commission. So like I had a friend at the time that would get a lot of art of their OC, and when I was like drawing a lot, they asked me like, you know, like, would you draw my character? And I was like, I mean, I could try, but I don't really take requests because I don't even like my own art. I can't even fulfill my own requests. So I don't know how you would expect me to, you know, fulfill your request if I can't even fulfill my own. And like they gave me like this whole spiel about like how, what is it? They always really cherish and value the art that they get from their friends. And it was just like, okay. I was like, all right. And then I was like, sure, I guess I could try. I tried and didn't like it, so I didn't finish it. So I never gave them art. And then after a while, we kind of stopped talking to one another. And then before I knew it, they had me blocked on everything. It was really strange. Definitely an experience. Huh. You know, the Final Fantasy XIV community was a lot of drama. I say was, like it isn't now. It's still a lot of drama. I feel like in any case where there's like a content creator space involved with 14, whether it be like the RP space, whether it be like actual just streamers or like YouTubers, there's always drama. Don't know why. Because the game is so chill. But like, you know, like what is it? That's any fandom, to be honest. I think the problem with 14 is that with 14, it's like a I don't know. It's because it has such a reputation for being so sweet and beautiful and loving and happy, you know? I think that's why it's funny to point out 14 specifically. Yeah, there's always drama in like friend groups. Like, oh my gosh. I remember there was a group that I heard about where basically, I mean, I guess this is another thing that's normal to like groups in any like online space. But like, it's funny how whenever there's a group of guys and a girl gets introduced to the group, for some reason the group always falls apart. And I feel like that's why that's part of the reason why women have never felt safe in like a lot of online spaces. Because like, what do? You feel like you can't join any space. You leave a space of like mostly girls because there's so much drama in the girl space. And then what is it? You enter like a group of boys because you're just like less drama. But then there's drama with the boys because, you know, guys that are chronically online never get any attention from women, so they just fall in love immediately the moment the girl shows them a modicum of kindness, and that's kind of it. Like, actually, I started reading this new Yuri. What is it? It's called How Do We Relationship. So far the first few chapters have been awful, by the way. I hate it. What is it? And basically, they introduce like this girl. She's like super cute. Main character, she's into girls. She likes girls exclusively. She only likes girls. And literally she joins a band and the guys are like, whoa, you're so pretty. Oh my gosh. She meets like these guys, you know, and then not even 5 minutes pass before she like steps out because she feels like she's drunk too much. And then the guy walks out and is just like, I'm really happy someone like you is in our band. And then she's like, oh, why is that? And he's like, well, because I like you. And she's like, what? And he's like, so do you want to go out with me sometime? And it's just like, bro, we just met. Like, literally. Today. What do you mean you like me? This is bad. Do you really like Yuri? Yeah. Have you watched Be Hero X? I loved it, yes. What blood type are you? No idea. Absolutely no idea. What fictional character would you most like to be friends with? Vesalius Bandage and UQ Wilson. Yeah, I would love to learn how to play piano. Would you still love the crew if we turned into worms? You're already slimes, so I don't see why not. When you applied into NIJI, did you already know how to sing? No, and I still don't know how to sing. How long did it take you to practice singing before applying? I didn't practice singing before applying. Sorry, the question is a bit long. It's okay. I saw there's a Genshin update. Whenever I finish Baby Steps, I'm probably going to stream Genshin afterwards, guys. Can I be so for real? Why, hello there. What inspired you to be a VTuber? To do the VTubing, I don't know how to say it. What inspires you to be a VTuber? Anonymity. Did I answer that? I feel like I answered that. I did not. I've not read Love Bullet. Thank you for the rec. You're going to pull for anyone this patch? Yes, I'm going to pull for Nefer. Because I am never going... I will never be able to resist. I will never be able to resist the wiles of beautiful women. I'm not going to spend any money, though. If you guys think that's what's going on here. You need llama too? Too bad you missed her. The lion does not concern himself with meta. My opinion on Nefer's trailer, I believe that she is a beautiful woman. What would you tell your past self if you could talk to him? Don't take art classes. You can make any fictional character real, who would it be? Yalan. I feel like I'm being judged for my choices right now, and I'm really not appreciating it. Maybe I should just draw actual people instead. Ooh. That's pretty. Real light. Real light. Keep it light. Keep it light. What? What did I just read? What are we drawing today? I have no idea. Any tips on how to become as dope as you? Don't become a VTuber. What are we doing today? I have no idea. We ever get a cat? Why not? That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. Wait, no, this isn't right either. Be a bit further out. Best Yuri ship? I don't know anything about it, but Columbina and Sandrone, whatever the fuck her name is. I don't even know anything about him. Oh man. Favorite Genshin character? Yalan. Did you see that video? Of course I've seen the video. It's supposed to be light, light, light. What's a year you'll recommend? I forget what it's called, honestly. It's an anime about like it plays on like the isekai tropes. It's a girl that's literally designed, not designed, but her job is like to murder isekai people. And then she ends up meeting a girl that basically she can't kill. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called. Okay. Now the question is, this is just a normal person that I'm drawing. But what anime character will I put over this is the real question. That's the true mystery. Who does this look like right now? What vibes is this giving? Who is this giving right now? Yuki from JJK? Literally no idea who that is. Morticia Gomez? Who the fuck is that? C2 would be cool. Ooh, that's kind of, I like that. I like it. Also, I didn't get to say, Yunki, thank you so much for the soup. Shocking Strawberry, thank you for 2 months of membership. Leah, no, thank you so much for the 5 get the memberships. I'm so sorry. I had the AMA thing up, so I was like kind of switching between chat and like, you know, the coolest woman in fiction can't be that cool if I don't know her. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna draw C2. I'm liking that. I think I like that first suggestion. If I can pull it off, then I'll do it. What kind of movies do I like? Horror movies. You know what I also really like though? I really like Edge of Tomorrow, starring Tom Cruise. It's a Tom Cruise film, I guess, so. I need a C2 reference. I need a C2 reference over here. Watch Addams Family. You won't regret it, but not the recent ones. Ah, interesting. God, I love C2. That is a woman. That's a woman right there. That's a woman. You guys ever seen a woman? Because that's C2. Can't actually draw, so we're gonna see how this goes. Favorite male character in Genshin and why? Ooh, Tartaglia. And then Ito is like a very, very, very close second. I think that's correct. I don't know. IDK. Ah, okay. Who do you want to play Naira with the most in NIJI JP? With Niji and Liver who can speak JP if needed? Ah, that's a really good question. second eye. I don't know if this is... No, it's not. It's not. It's gonna be me. I mean, there are a couple, like, super huge, like, Night Rain lovers in... And just, like, Souls lovers in general. I feel like my dream team would be, like... Ooh, trying to think. Like with an Ian Liver that speaks. I mean, my dream team, Frio's in it by default. Like he's just throw him in by default. There's one that like is as addicted to it as I am, if not more. I can't remember her name though. Ah, I see. Or do I? There's something else going on here. And I'm going to worry about it later. Damn, I forgot. I'm drawing anime. This girl got a big ass head. Completely forgot. I really like my music. Crazy. Yo. I don't know if that looks right, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I can't worry about... Oh my god. That's why that looks so off. The top of her eye was like way too it was way too high. I'm already like, this already feels... I think it should be this way, her nose. It's like, Code Geass does that like, that super interesting style. Her nose should definitely be a bit lower, maybe? What? How? How do we do that? How do we do that? Does that make any sense? Do you even know? Favorite voice actor? Alejandro Saab. Alejandro Saab. He is my Oshi. He is my Oshi. Yeah, she has like a very... I need to get these more anime looking. You know, or at least like get them in like a more anime looking style. And that's a bit. And that's... You can't even see this part of her eye. What's the most difficult thing for you to draw when you're drawing? All of it. Everything. There's nothing that is more or less difficult. It's all difficult. It's all hard. There's not a single thing that I find easy or intuitive about drawing. All of it is difficult. I hope that helps. I feel like this should be smaller. But I also don't know. Oh, you know, this is kind of getting somewhere. This is kind of getting somewhere, I think. I feel like it looks more... Is it because of the smile? Maybe it needs to be more subtle. What did it look like if I just did this? Yeah, see, it looks too evil right now. The expression, I think I've misinterpreted it. Still can't believe I don't use a stabilizer. Just gotta get your stroke game up. What happens if I do this? That's not right. Gotta get your stroke game up. Once you get your stroke game up, everything is just so easy. Just kidding. That's a lie. As you can see. You ever get stage fright? All the time. Just kidding. I never get stage fright. I'm actually a god. Just kidding. Streaming definitely helps a little bit. Yeah, no. Drawing the lines are not doing her any favors. She needs to not do that. Yeah, honestly, this mouth just needs to go. I'll do it later. LOL? Girl? Get a close-up. Dude, she's so pretty. Was the answer just to make it an anime mouth? Was that it? Okay, what else is missing? Too angular. This chin needs to go. This chin needs to be changed. Cutting, thank you so much for 26 months of, oh my gosh, of membership. Thank you. I thought it was going to be Claude. I would never draw a man. Thought it was going to be Claude is crazy, though. Oh, that actually helped a lot. That actually changed quite a bit. I think. Her hair actually flows out a bit more than that, like flares out a bit. neck should be a bit thinner too. Straighten out these lines. Also, what is it? I need to thin out these lines a bit. Because I think they're making her look a bit harder when she's got a very soft face. Because she's a very pretty girl. She's a very pretty girl. These are too hard. I'm not drawing a JoJo character. I gotta chill out on these hard-ass lines. The only lines that should be hard are right here. Overlap. Because we want to suggest form and space and togetherness. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so locked in right now. I'm just not even paying attention to chat. Now, where's her regular outfit? Yeah, that's what I want. I need like a front. Okay, I like this one. I'll do this one because I'm lazy. And I can't find the original one anyways. Something like that? Something like that. I think. Yippee! I think that's something. Something like this. You're back to America now? I've been back to America for a while. You know, maybe I do like drawing. Ha! Just kidding. Almost got me slipping. almost caught me slipping. Ugh. Oh, brother. Almost caught me slipping. LOL. Oh, you're telling me you want to follow that? You want me to follow that line with my own ability, and I can't just use like the straightener? Depression. Have you guys been seeing those TikToks lately where like, what is it? It's like that coworker or that classmate that you like can't stand being around, and they make those jokes like, I have crippling depression. Been seeing those? You guys dealt with anybody like that? It's definitely interesting to see like that becoming like a thing, because like I think the one that's getting me is like, I feel like I remember a lot of people making those jokes growing up, so it's definitely interesting to like hear it like it's like it was like this one kid that was just particularly annoying. Okay. I don't know what outfit this is. This is just the outfit that I'm drawing her in. So don't be like, wait, what happened to her? You know, I don't know. I just looked up a reference. I tried to find her original, like, chained up, like, you know, her look where she's, like, in her, like, prisoner garbs, but I could not find them. Oh, this is so messy. Why did I do that? There we go. You didn't Irene, so how about Overwatch? Which Niji JP did you want to make up a team to play Overwatch with? Of course, Niji and Livers if needed. JP with Overwatch? I don't even know who plays Overwatch in JP, honestly. I don't think I have like a JP senpai that I'm like, oh, or a JP like member of Niji that I'm like, oh man, I'd love to play Overwatch with them. I don't even know who like loves Overwatch in JP. I genuinely don't know. eyes could use some work. They could just look a bit more anime. Yes, also has this where they do like this kind of thing, and they very angular. I think I went about this the completely wrong way, but somehow it worked out. Liquefy. There we go. Yeah. No. A long rejection ASMR? No. That sounds awful. A long rejection ASMR would just be, it wouldn't even be rejection ASMR. It would be you rejecting me. And it would just be me singing, Let the World Burn. I shouldn't have fallen in love. Look what it made me become. Just to end up alone. I let the world burn. Let the world burn for you. Okay, she's got a big head, but she's not Jimmy Neutron, Vanta. Come on. Fix your shit. What makes you happy? Yuri. Something like that. IDK, bro. Huh! You know? I don't hate that so much. feel like the right eye should be lower. Or like, I just need to fix this. But the right eye should still be lower, I think. Based on the way the face is shaped. But unfortunately, I did it all on one layer. One layer. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Then you do this, and this, and then this, and then this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and then... Yippee! Something like that. She's still got a pretty big head though. You can't even front. You really can't even front. But we love her big head. We love her massive head. Something like that. Ugh. Yippee! Are you Bob Ross? Beautiful. Beautiful. No, I'm Rob Boss. But thank you. The combination of like different lines is kind of hilarious, honestly. Also, this could stand to be this way, and then like that, like that. IDK. Something like that. Oh, I forgot to fix this line. LMAO. That's still kind of not right, honestly. Something like that. IDK, dude. Will you color her, Bob Ross? Absolutely not. You think I color? Who do you think I am? Absolutely not. Never color. Never color. You know, both art pieces you made on stream are amazing, so can we have more art streams in the future? We'll see. How would you feel if someone said they were a VTuber because of you? Like, you inspired them to be one? I'd just apologize. Her hair is long. Something like that. I did a face. That's all I wanted to do. I feel like her face is a bit thin. I feel like I could also reposition the right eye one more time. I feel like it could also just be bigger. I tried to just straight up copy the Code Geass art style. That was kind of what I was going for midway through. At first, I was like drawing it straight from life, and then I was like, I'll just put an anime face on top of it. And then I looked up a Code Geass ref, and then I just kind of copied the Code Geass style. It's a very particular style, and Code Geass is very product of like early 90s, early 2000s anime, so it makes sense. So that's kind of what I was going for. So it's good that you see the 90s anime in it. That's kind of exactly what I was doing. I think that's right. I don't know. It's a bit off. Huh. I have a stream in 20 minutes. I have a stream in 20 minutes, guys. I think I have to go. I think you sound so smooth when you talk. Do you have any tips to sound more confident when speaking? Breathe. And speak slowly. Don't project. I feel like people always say... I think people always say project. Don't do that, honestly. Don't even worry about that. Just focus on breathing. Do breathing exercises where you fully take in a full breath in your stomach. Feel your stomach fully expand. Take in a full breath. And then if you ever run out of breath whenever you stop talking, stop to breathe. That's it. That's the best advice I can give you. Did you know that you could sing before NIJI in, at least, or are you bald? No. I couldn't sing before NIJI in, and I still can't sing. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for the questions, too. I'm sorry I couldn't answer all of them. Or if I answered them in a way that was like, bleh. But yeah. I think I'm going to stop for now. And raid Vantacrow Bringer. I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I know how you guys feel about him. But I promise he's not that bad. I promise. I'm gonna raid Vantacrow Bringer. He's chill though. But thanks for drawing. Thanks for drawing with me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for talking. I really appreciate it. Perhaps we can do more of these going forward, and I'll just practice more and more. I'll just do stuff that I never would normally do. Pulling this in less than 20 minutes, though, it's pretty impressive. In 20... Wait, was this 20 minutes? No way. I'm taking the super back. Okay, I won't. All right, I promise. Thank you so much, Peter, for the soup. I appreciate it. Is he paying you to raid him or something? Look, man, look. I just got here. My next stream is in 20 minutes. I don't know what to tell you. I got a ball, okay? Redirecting to myself. Vantacrow Bringer's playing Baby Steps, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for drawing alongside me if you drew alongside me. Whatever it was. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really means a lot. Thank you, guys. I'll try to do more of these, okay? All right. Thank you. Oh, and I also didn't say it. Garnet, thank you so much for the super. And Tiffany, thank you so much for the super earlier. Someone, thank you for 4 months of membership. Pinman, thank you so much for 18 months of membership. Femboyawi, thank you so much for the super. Thank you so much. It feels nice that I've inspired you guys to keep drawing or to draw again. So keep chasing your dreams. Thank you. And I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Bye-bye. Oh, and don't forget, you're cool. Tori, thank you so much for the kind words. And the super. Whether people feel frustrated because they can't draw what they envision or delighted when they create something that satisfies them, it all proves their passion for drawing. Thank you for the stream. You're so right for that. And thank you. A nice final message to end off on. All right. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.